Hey guys, and welcome back to your Random Introvert Online. Yay, I miss making these videos. Today we are talking about where to meet Moroccan women. I know, right? Finally. So I know it's been a long time and yeah, we've been busy. No, Moroccan women are really popular with men abroad for a lot of reasons that we've touched upon in my previous videos, but one of the most important reasons is usually their discipline and how they're so family oriented rather than career oriented. So a man would usually be happy to just have a woman that he can come back home to and to find that his kids are fed, they're being parented well, his food is ready, and he's coming back home to a beauty. Many men make the mistake of flying first to Morocco to do the research, which is I really don't recommend it if it's your first time encountering the country, and especially if you're looking for a woman here. That's not the way you do it. And one of the most important reasons for that is just you're gonna drown in a sea of options that you will not know what to do, and you're only here on vacation, and there's gonna be so many options that you're not gonna know which one to pick or what to do or which one's the right one, and you have no time to test all of them. Rather, you should make your research online first and, research things like the culture, how we eat, what part does the religion play in our lives, and our customs and habits, and see if it's something that aligns with your culture and your ideals, because there are so many things that are just not gonna fit together. So it's really not it's not gonna be worth your time. It's not gonna be a good investment for you. Like, for example, there's this story of this I didn't really know the person personally, but someone I know knew them, and she met this foreign man who she was deeply in love with, that they decided to get married, and at the last minute he refused to convert to a Muslim because he was such a hardcore atheist. Like, you just have to do that for the papers. They explained it to him. He said, no, I'm not doing that. And the marriage was annulled. So all the money he wasted, all the time she wasted with him, it was not a good idea for the both of them. So if he had made his research before that and knew that he had to convert to be a Muslim, then yeah, it wouldn't be so costly for the both of them. Secondly, meet your girl online first, then decide if you want to come to the country or no. Now, you don't know that person, you just met them online, so you only know their internet persona. So that's not really them, that's who they showed themselves to be as. And there you have to be careful, so you have to come here and meet the person face to face to see, what if she used a filter? Hey, what if she faced-tuned her photos and things like that? So you need to come and see it for yourself. But first you need to talk on the internet, get to know each other. I don't know, give it a month, give it 6 months. If she's willing to make the sacrifice with you, then yeah, do that and really get to know each other and see if she's what you want inside and outside. One thing that's really offensive about men looking for certain types of women on the internet is them being really rigid and having all these set of rules that are inconceivable, basically. Or, for example, some men that saw that their wives, the friends of the wives of their friends are acting a certain way, being a certain way, cooking a certain way, and that person wants that same experience for themselves. That's not what's gonna happen. Each person have their own, little characteristics of everyone else. That's what makes us individual human beings. But wanting the same replica of what your friend has, or of what your mom was, and things like that, that could really come offensive to certain people. Like, one time I had a person tell me, you're perfect inside and outside, but why that number on the scale? Reduce that. I was like, I never said I wanted you. Like, why am I hearing this? And so I was really offended by that. Or for someone complaining that you're not the perfect, I don't know, for example, height for me, skin color for me, I like you, but this. If you don't like a person and how they look like, or how they act, or any little detail about them, don't even invest the time. Like, get to know the person, If it's not what you want, then it's not what you want. Don't go for it. It's that simple. Ghost the person. I'm literally recommending ghosting in certain cases, yes. But it's gonna spare a lot of feelings like that. So I think it's a good idea. So it's really important to stay courteous throughout the period of talking. Like, for example, don't ask for nukes, if you know what I mean. You know, not the Putin nukes, like nukes without the K, just a D. So yeah, that type of thing is gonna change the path of the relationship to be from something that's family friendly to like an escort prostitute type of exchange relationship. So it's not gonna be a wifey material type of relationship that you aspire to have in the first place. So in that case, do not get surprised if the girl asks you to send her money in exchange for the photos. Like, everyone does that now, right? And so it's one of the things to stay cautious of not doing. So if you're really serious about a person, you are going to appreciate their body, and you are going to appreciate their mind and everything that they stand for. And you don't do that by looking at it, you do that by being or acting as if it's something that's revered. And how do you usually treat something that is revered? You do not look at it too much, you do not talk to it too much, you just give it so much respect that it's something holy. It's not, but you just treat it like that, so much so that it's not gonna be something that's easy for you to look at and just ask for as if it's something that's cheap. So women here do appreciate their bodies like that, and they do put a lot of effort into them. However, yeah, their bodies sometimes are worth money, and I see that a lot on my comments here on YouTube that, oh no, you just show Moroccan women money and they'll show you everything. It's an exchange happening. It's a value for value type of relationship. So you're not really gonna have a wife if you show money first. And you're not really gonna find a wifey material if you ask for nudes. That's just how simple as it happens, just like that. Yeah. So one thing about money though, like, it's really important for the women here, so don't take it lightly, and make sure that you have your finances checked and that everything is working well for you. And so don't be like a lavish spender. That's not a smart thing to do for you and for the relationship. So to Moroccan women, money is about seriousness, or you just found a gullible victim. Now what differentiates the two is that the gullible victim is just gonna send you money regardless of you not showing them anything, you not even talking about marriage or nothing. And so yeah, that's someone that's just gonna send money until one day they're not gonna do that anymore, and it's understandable. That type of things happen, and some people are just generous for the sake of being generous. Sometimes there's an exchange. Hey, show me, I'll give you. That also happens. And thirdly, when a man is serious about getting married with you, about wedding you, one thing that he's gonna do is he's gonna contemplate a lot about flying to you, and along that there's gonna come a lot of expenses, such as you hosting the man in your house. That comes with a lot of little details, such as buying this decoration, that decoration. I need to be wearing this type of kaftan. I'll show you a picture. I have to invite friends, so there's gonna be a little feast and all these little things that need money. That it's not a bad idea if the girl doesn't have any, that the man would offer. Basically, that's what I'm saying. And that happens a lot, and it's okay. It's nothing wrong here about taking money from a man. It's just what it is. Hey, we grew up like that. Our fathers and brothers gave us all our lives, and Regardless if we work or if we don't, a man is still a source of provision. Now, one thing that I don't recommend about spending money on women is that don't do it until it's official. You talked about marriage, you agree that she's the one and she thinks you're the one. You've met the family and everything, and this is before the engagement. And so there's not gonna be much or a lot that you have to spend before that, except for like coffee when you're outside meeting together and things like that. Of course, you can be generous if you want. Like, it all depends on your nature as a man. I just don't want to see any more men being taken advantage of. Happens a lot, not gonna lie. But yeah, so don't be a playboy that's just gonna take an advantage of her and her body. Of course, in that case, you're gonna be spending a lot. But if that's not what you want and that's not who you are and you're actually serious, then yes, you might want to take it very slow, but know when to be generous, because sometimes being overly stingy does not look good on a man here. So after you've met her, after you've decided she's the one, if that's the case and you want to make it like ultra official, there's gonna be wedding rings involved. And sometimes the men go as far as bringing just engagement rings at first from their home countries to Morocco, and to give it to her after meeting or on the day of the departure as a promise that they'll be coming back. I've seen that happen before, and they're very happy together. I'm happy for them. The next time he'll be coming back, he'll bring with him his papers, and yay, a wedding after that. They're getting married. But where do you actually meet them? Like, where do you meet these girls? There's a lot of places where you meet girls in general. I'm not gonna say a library. Honestly, as people, we do not read it that much. I try. I can't. Audiobooks are better, so I'm not recommending a library. As for apps, there's Meet Me, Premium Tinder, or you can change your location. As for Meet Me, you can also change your location for free. And Facebook groups, so Moroccan groups, expats, immigrants, that type of groups. Instagram, #Moroccan girl, and Muslima. It's an app. It's a very famous Islamic app for people to get married. I personally know a lot of people that got married from it. So yeah, you should try your luck too. And I'll see you in the next video. I would love some suggestions and some recommendations. Now, I have ideas here. And let's see what you guys want. My first idea is how to propose to a Moroccan girl, beauty standards, virginity for Moroccan women, and divorced Moroccan women, and also black people and Moroccan people, like how race is perceived and things like that. Is it important? Is it not? And yeah, these are my thoughts for the moment. So if you guys have anything to suggest for me, please do it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.